What's going on, YouTube gang? It's Mel DFS coming to you live and direct, here to get my favorite plays. Want to say happy Thanksgiving for everybody. Thank you for all my supporters. Love y'all. You have an amazing day. Let's jump into it, y'all. We got 3 games, favorite plays for each position. Going to our first play at quarterback, Josh Allen going against Detroit. It's like a high implied total of 54.5, in which he's averaging 293 passing yards a game, 48 rushing yards a game, and averaging 27 fantasy points per game, as Detroit allows an average 273 passing yards a game, 1.6 touchdowns, 25 fantasy points to opposing QBs. He should dominate in this spot, rightfully so. Another spot where I'm gonna go for crazy value is Jared Goff, 52 on DraftKings. Last time he played against Buffalo, he did have around 30 fantasy points. He's going to be playing from behind. They'll have to pass the ball. And the fact that Brissett had 29 fantasy points last week, he can do so as well. He's averaging 244 passing yards a game, 1.5 touchdowns, 22.8 fantasy points at home. And Buffalo allows an average 259 passing yards to opposing QBs like Jared Goff for crazy value for today. Going to our next play, going to our running backs. I want to pay up and do like Dalvin Cook, 74 on DraftKings, 77 on FanDuel. He's averaging 15 carries a game with 7 touchdowns for the season, 16.4 fantasy points, and averaging 18 fantasy points at home. In New England, they do allow average 78 rushing yards, 16.4 fantasy points to the position. Dalvin Cook is definitely in play in the running scheme. For value will be DeAndre Swift, 56 on DraftKings. Just like him being more involved in the pass scheme, he's averaging 3.9 targets a game, 13.8 fantasy points, 17.1 fantasy points at home. And Buffalo allows an average 130 rushing yards a game in the past 4 games, around 28.4 fantasy points a game. So he's one of those guys, I like him more so to get explosive drives, to definitely get him to the goal line. Of course, Jamal Williams is a goal line puncher, but DeAndre Swift could be definitely involved in both pass and run scheme in this play for today. Go to our next play, going to our wide receivers. Stephon Diggs is an amazing play for today, averaging 10 targets, 7.6 receptions, 103 receiving yards a game with 8 touchdowns. He's averaging 24 fantasy points a game, and going against Detroit allows an average 190 receiving yards a game, 221 receiving yards in the last 4 games. 40.5 fantasy points to the position. Love this spot for Stephon Diggs. Definitely want to pair him up in this game stack. Another play to also look at is Amon-Ra St. Brown, 66 on DraftKings, 76 on FanDuel. Like I said, he's going to be utilizing this offense, and I love the golf play to pair him up with. So he's averaging 8.7 targets, 6.2 receptions a game with 16.3 fantasy points, as Buffalo's average 161 receiving yards to the position and 1 touchdown a game. So definitely think it'll be a great play if they can keep this game competitive. Going for value, Isaiah Hodgins. He's 30,000 on DraftKings, 51 on FanDuel, going against Dallas. And with Robinson out, he does get the targets, 5.5 fantasy points in the last 2 games. Hopefully be more involved in the passing scheme. A value punt play for both platforms. Going to our next play, going to our tight ends. We got TJ Hawkinson. He's 5,000 on DraftKings, 63 on FanDuel. He's averaging 7.1 targets, 4.7 receptions for the season, 12.4 fantasy points, and New England's allowing average 12.9 fantasy points, around 44 receiving yards to the position. Hawkinson definitely in play. Another play for value is Dawson Knox going against Detroit, 35 on DraftKings, 55 on FanDuel. He's in an amazing spot as well. For the value, you want to pay down from Hawkinson. Averaging 4.4 targets, 3.4 receptions. Against Detroit is averaging 15.3 fantasy points to the position, around 59 receiving yards a game. Dawson Knox definitely in play in this high scoring game. Go to our last play, going to our defense. Got the Cowboys, want to pay up here. He did have 16 last game against explosive team like the Vikings at home, so that was real impressive. And now they're playing at home against the Giants, which they're more one-dimensional in my opinion. So I think the offensive line is stacked with injuries, so like the Cowboys defense at home. Another play for value will be the Vikings at home against the Patriots. Also feel like there's another one-dimensional game. Of course, they're going to have to throw the ball, but with Stevenson and Harris in the backfield, it could cause them problems. I definitely think just for the price tag at 31 on DraftKings, 4K on FanDuel, something to look at, which the other games are highly owned. So just to pivot down for some value on both platforms. These are my favorite plays. Like the plays, give a thumbs up. Any questions, comment below. If you want access to the rest of my player pool, click the link in the description for draft dashboard tools, and you'll get my plays up top for watch Mel's DFS picks for either DraftKings or FanDuel. So I love y'all. Y'all collect that bag. It's Mel DFS, and y'all stay blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next video.